Right, we're live once again. Looking forward to this one. Okay, so it's going to be a tough day for Castleford. They've got a makeshift team: Broadbent, Tate, Turner, Sutcliffe, and for Newer, they have to play Westerman and McShane in the halves, unfortunately. And they're playing a forward at hooker, so don't know. I'd imagine that Hull's going to just batter them, but I guess we'll see. Right. Clear up a few tabs, and I'm good to go. Right, we have kicked off, and Truman runs it in. Glad to see him back after a while. And Hull with a second carry up to their 20-metre line. Brad Fash runs it in. It's going to be a big game. It's hot weather. Pitch is smaller though at Castleford. It's not a full-size pitch, so that might be a little bit easier for both sides. But we will see. Hull spread left, Jake Clifford. Interception there. Fanua interception. Interception takes it to just over the 20-metre line. Just not very quick. And Castleford play the ball 20 metres out from the try line. It's flipped instantly. Lawler is playing dummy half. Damn, okay. They go left to McShane. Left again. Broadbent. Cass nearly in the corner. And it's a set of 6 again. It's with McShane. Cass run it in through the middle with Hall 10 metres out now. Great opportunity for Castleford. It's with McShane. Goes right to Westerman. Runs at the line. Ball is stripped, but I think there were a few men in the tackle. Ref says play on. Jake Clifford is through. Jake Clifford is completely through. Few players chasing, but he should have this at the 20, at the 10. Try in the corner. So try for Hull. That flipped instantly. This is going to go to the video referee, though. Did look like a strip with multiple men in the tackle, so we will see. And if it is, it's a penalty for Castleford. All the way back down at the other end. Alright, so video ref's going to check this one. That flipped instantly. Nah, there's 2 men in the tackle there. That'll be a penalty for Castleford right in front of the try line. Griffin's holding him. Still holding him. Stripped. 2 men in the tackle. That is going to be a penalty for Castleford. Cass get the ball back. Great field position. Opportunity to get some points on the board. They started out pretty lively. It's only been 2 minutes, but Castleford spreading the ball pretty quickly. Oh. They put try up on the screen. That's the first time I've actually seen that happen. They put a try up on the screen. It was actually no try. Yeah, that was that's an odd one. But anyway, no try for Hull FC. And Castleford get the ball just in front of the 10 metre line. 10 metres out from the try line now. Castleford through the middle now. About a metre in front of the try line. 2.5 minutes played. Lawler at dummy half. Goes right to McShane, to Westerman. Spreads it to Broadbent. He's hit by Swift and he's brought down. Good tackle. Casco left with Westerman. Matangi in the middle. They move left. Still 10 metres out. McShane tries to shake a few. Can he get the ball off? He's asking for a high tackle. He's not going to get it. 3 minutes played. Last tackle. Ball's with Westerman. Is he going to kick through? Going to give it to Broadbent. Bit of space here. Kicks it through. That's taken by Sutcliffe, but that looks like a knock-on from Sutcliffe, but he recovers it. So Cass will just get the ball back from a scrum. 10 metres out once again. Not a bad start for Cass. A little bit of a, a little bit dodgy, but they got through it. And after this, we will be waiting on the Challenge Cup draw as well. So Castleford go left from the scrum. And it's Broadbent takes it in on tackle 1. Lawler at dummy half. Lawler doesn't pass the ball, takes it in himself. And Broadbent is now going to go into acting dummy half. Probably going to spread this right now. Straight to Massey. 2 metres out from the try line now for Castleford. Right to McShane. Switch back into Matagi. They keep going left to Broadbent. Turner tries to pass it left to Tate and it goes out of play. And that's going to be a turnover. But Castleford looked alright. Pretty lively in this first 4.5 minutes. I thought there's a good chance they could be all over the place, given that the team that they're playing with is just nothing, doesn't look very special. I suppose one way you could look at it is because Westerman and McShane don't normally play 6 and 7, that they're probably trying to be, let's say, overly enthusiastic and trying to play with a bit more pace, a bit more excitement, a bit more energy. And that might be it. They're trying to make up for what they lack in, let's say, experience and knowledge in those positions with hard work, pace, energy, things like that, which might work out for them. And if they still make smart decisions in the game, then it could work out nicely for them. But opportunity for Hull now to get some ground, pin Castleford back. Let's see what they can do with this. So Hull have the ball now, about to cross the halfway line. It's with Clifford. Offloads it to Houghton, bobbles the ball. Gives it to Truman. Hull down the right-hand side. About to cross halfway now. Now they are. And it's going to be last tackle. Should be a kick from Truman here. It is. And it's going to be a bomb in the air. Broadbent is going to take that one cleanly and tackled by Danny Houghton. He's had a good season, Broadbent. Looked pretty good. Young player. Done a good job. Played in a few positions as well. So Castleford now cross over their own 40 with Sutcliffe. Lawler at dummy half goes left to Westerman. And Massey's going to carry that in. It's going to be fifth tackle now. Westerman kicks. Pretty high. Not a terrible kick for a lock. Tex Hoy takes it pretty easily, uncontested. And Hull will start their set from about 28 metres from their own try line. I might not get the metres quite right because, as I said before, it's not a full-size pitch for Castleford. So it's just sort of relatively speaking. And Hull spreading left. Ball's with Hoy. And he's brought down at the 40. 6 again for Hull. Go left with Clifford. No one in support, but he gets over the halfway line now with Hull. Hull's going to be in great point scoring position here at the end of this set. About 40 metres out now. Houghton and Danny half, I should say. Scoots from dummy half. Gains a few meters, about 7 or 8. Pretty good there. 7.5 minutes played now. Third tackle. Truman at dummy half goes left to Tex Hoy. Or right, sorry. Gets onto Scott on the right wing, but he's tackled. And Tumavave is going to be at dummy half. It's going to go to Truman most likely, or Satai. Runs it in. He's a big fella. Housen it down dummy half. Last tackle. Truman with the ball. Goes left to Tex Hoy. Into Griffin. And he's going to go over the line. That's going to be 4-0 for Hull FC. That is going to be 4-0. Right. And it's right between the sticks. So that should be 6-0 as well. That's going to do it. Griffin with the try for Hull. Let's see if we can get a replay of this. But it was well worked there. They spread left, give it to Truman, go to Tex Hoy, props it up short to Griffin. The gap was too wide. And Griffin's in, and that's 4-0 for Hull FC. It's a big game for Tex Hoy because he's been out for a couple of weeks. So, needs to really try and cement his position back. I can't remember the other guy's name that was in his place. But he was doing a good job. A few tries, a few assists. So, Jake Clifford should make this 6. And he does, and that is going to be 6-0 for Hull. And there you go. So 6-0 for Hull now. And at the kickoff, Tex Hoy is going to take that in and give it to Satai. And we've just crossed 10 minutes into this game. That's gone pretty quick, that. Those 10 minutes. Halton at dummy half. Hull only 10 metres out from their own line. And they're going to carry up to the 20. The shift right is with Brad Fash. He's going to hit the 30. Close to the 40. Truman runs at the line. Almost cross halfway. Can he get an offload? Looks like he's going to be held. Fourth tackle now for Hull. Now they cross the halfway line. It's with Tex Hoy. Sees a gap, goes for it. It's brought down. And fifth tackle. Short side to Truman. Dabs the ball through. And Broadbent's going to take that easily. But they're going to try and pin him back in the back right corner. There's a really good set from Hull there. And there's a lot of pressure already defensively. Let's see if Castleford can deal with this one well. They spread right. And Sutcliffe's going to run that one in. Castleford at their own 20-metre line now. Massey with a carry. With Paul McShane. It's a big kick from McShane. That could be on for a 40-20. Just bobbles up for Tex Hoy. And he's able to get that one. And Scott is going to run this one in. Sees a gap. And Hull's going to start their set just in front of their own 20. Oof, Adam Swift gets hit hard. Clifford at dummy half goes left to Sutcliffe. And they're going to hit the 40 now. Spread him right. It's with Tex Hoy. To Mavave. almost over the halfway line now for Hull. Fourth tackle. Now they cross it. Tex Hoy to Truman. He's going to offload it to Houghton. And they're going to spread left now. It's with Jake Clifford. He's going to kick through into the corner. Swift is onto it. Fanua has recovered that. Gives it off to Broadbent. So that could have been a try for Hull. Referee's claiming a Hull knock-on, I think. Not really too sure. Not sure what they've given here. It's going to be a scrum for Castleford. Strange. Don't think Hull actually touched the ball. So yeah, scrum from Castleford. 13 minutes played. Hull up 6-0 at this point. Cass on their own 20. It's going to get hit hard there by Hull. Strong defensive work there. And another carry from Cass. It's with Paul McShane. Miller's going to take it over the 40 now for Castleford. Lawler at dummy half. It's going to go short side to Westerman, who's going to go for a bullet pass to Sutcliffe, and that's nearly a knock-on, or nearly a turnover as well. Westerman's going to bomb this high into the air. McShane's going to carry, going to let it bounce. Ends up in Casford's hands, and a strip from Scott. So Hull FC will have the ball about 25 metres out from their own try line. With a fresh set of 6, Tex Hoy runs that in on tackle 1. Satai runs it in, but Castleford is offside. Hull is going to be in prime point scoring position again. So Jake Clifford's going to take this penalty and kick it into touch from just in front of the halfway line, so they'll be in great position now. Okay, about 30 metres out. Hull with a fresh set of 6, 30 metres out from the try line. It's going to be a carry from Cater. Left to Clifford, left to Tex Hoy. Props it up to Sutcliffe, and he's going to get brought down. 15 minutes played in this game. Hull FC go right to Clifford. 20 metres out now. Looked forward to Cater. Ref doesn't think so. Houghton at dummy half. They go left to Truman. Runs at the line, but is brought down. 4th tackle now. Houghton at dummy half. Goes right to Satai. Goes at the line. Tries to shake a few and does. Offloads it. Cater gets the ball off. Kicks into the corner, but is caught by a Castleford player. As Robbie Hunter-Paul said, right thought, wrong execution. I agree. It was a good idea. But Cass, second tackle, are going to hit their own 20. 16 minutes played in this game. And ref's going to say that was a knock-on from Broadbent there. And Hull are going to have the ball 20 metres out from the try line. Right, Hull in a great position now. Jake Clifford's going to put this ball into the scrum with Houghton at the back. And he goes right to Truman. He runs at the line. Tries to pass that one off. They use a decoy runner. And the pass hits the decoy runner. So, forward pass. Timing's all wrong there. So, a scrum now for Castleford on their own 10. And they go right to Fanua. That's 16 metres from their own try line. Castleford go right. Apologies for the yawn. Lola at dummy half. Left to Westerman. He's going to run this one in. Tries to offload it. Doesn't quite happen. Castleford over their own 40. And they shift left. Oh, they find a gap. They're through. McShane's through. He's going to go on his own. He's going to give the ball off. And Martin is going to end up with the ball but be brought down. 10 metres out now for Castleford. McShane's going to run from dummy half. Ball goes to Martin. He's nearly flipped over that horizontal line. Last tackle now. Castleford balls with McShane. Kicks the ball over into the corner. Players go up. Looks like it was knocked backwards by Castleford. And Hull end up with the ball. So, Hull play the ball about 8 metres from their own line. Been a good start. Tsumavave takes it to about the 30 for Hull. Brad Fash with the ball to Satai. Looked a little bit forward that. They go over the 40. Last tackle for Hull. Left to Clifford. He's going to knock that one through. And it's going to go out about the 20. Who scored for Hull FC? It was Griffin. They started right at the post, about 10 metres out. Shifted left to Truman. Out the back to Tex Hoy. Propped it up short to Griffin. And the gap was a bit too wide. And he was just straight through and put it down between the sticks. You're very welcome. So 20 minutes played in this game. Castleford with the ball now. Just crossed over the 40 metre line. Lawler at dummy half. Over halfway now for Castleford. They spread right. Westerman back inside to Mella. A bit of obstruction there from Castleford. Fourth tackle now. With Massey, and last tackle, this should be a bomb in the air from Castleford. It's probably going to go to McShane. It is. McShane bombs it high into the air. Tex Hoy ready for this one. Takes it cleanly. And he's going to get tackled at about the 20. Tumavave. They shift left. It's with Swift. Going at the line, there's a bit of space here for Hull. Swift nearly gets through. They go up to the 40. Could have found a way through there, Hull. Houghton at dummy half, left to Clifford. He's going to get brought down. Houghton from dummy half again. They shift rights with Truman over on the right-hand side. Tex Hoy props it up straight into the hands of Tate for Castleford. That was an awful pass from Tex Hoy. I don't know what he was thinking. But Castleford to get the ball in decent field position now at their own 40. And Castleford nearly at the halfway line now. It's with Westerman. Props it up to Hall. And they go left to Massey. Well, that's with McShane, actually. I can't tell. There's too many ball players on Cass's team. Texhoy takes it in from the kick. And Hull start their set about 12 metres out from their own line. 22.5 minutes played in this game. And Griffin found a bit of space. They nearly cross over the 30 now. And Sutcliffe takes it in, gets the offload away to Houghton, who gives it to Tumavave down the right-hand side. Steps into the left, offloads again to Houghton. He's going to step. He's going to offload it. Doesn't look like it. He's going to get taken down. Satai with the ball in the middle. Spreads it left to Clifford. To Hoy. Last tackle now. Hull FC are going to end their set from the 40-metre line in Cass territory. Left to Clifford, and he's going to dab this one through. It's all over the place. He's in, and he goes left to Swift, and that's a try for Swift. Jake Clifford kicks the ball through. Hits a Cass player's foot, then hits Clifford in the foot. Goes through. Clifford gets the ball as it goes through. And passes off to Swift on his left. And that is going to be 10-0. For Hull FC. Adam Swift. It's not all the way to the sideline, but it's not not an easy kick either, so we'll see how this goes. It'd be quite an important kick if Hull can get a 12-0 lead here. And Jake Clifford, first kick underneath the sticks. Bit of a tough one now, though. Let's see how he gets on here. Clifford steps up. And the ball is through the sticks. And that is going to be... That's going to be 12-0 to Hull. And there you go. 12-0 for Hull. Cass haven't looked too bad either. I think Cass have still got something in this game. Maybe a few points on the board available for them. But Hull, I think, will just be too strong over the course of this game. And Satai with a big run. Goes over the 20 for Hull FC. And they go right with, is that Keita? And Danny Houghton at dummy half. 26 minutes played now. Hull go left. And Lane's going to run that in. And Hull FC are on the 40-metre line now. Fifth tackle. Bomb the ball into the air. Broadbent is going to go up for that one and brings it down cleanly. Now Cass, they start their set at about just in front of the 10-metre line. Take it up to about 15 metres. And another carry through the middle takes him to the 20. Fanua with a carry. Gets a few good meters there. Casco left with Lawler. He doesn't pass the ball off. He's going to get brought down at about the 40. It's going to be last tackle now for Cass. It's with McShane. Kicks the ball through. Tex Hoy should have this one cleanly. A little bit of a bounce. It's going to be in the in-goal area. And Tex Hoy is actually going to let it go out. So Hull FC start their set from the 20. Gives it off to Tumavave. He's going to knock Rob over. And Swift is going to take a carry. It'll be second tackle now. Tumavave gives it off to Truman. Offloads back to Tumavave. Gives it to Scott. And Hull cross over the halfway line now. Brown's going to carry that in for Hull. Houghton goes right. Lane now crosses 20 metres away from the try line now. Houghton at dummy half, fourth tackle. Left to Truman. Left to Clifford. Left to Tex Hoy. And it's a lovely pass over to Swift. And he's in the corner. That looks like a try for Swift. He's got a problem with his hand there as he's put the ball down. But that very much looks like a try for Hull again. Dislocated finger maybe, or that was beautiful play from Hull there. That was nice. I'm just checking video ref now, but this could be 16-0. Just checking whether Swift had a foot in touch. So he's diving. He's fine at the minute. And that's down nicely. That is a try. That's going to be 16-0 for Hull. That's beautifully played from Hull, that. That was nice. That was really nice. And there you go. That's going to be 16-0 for Hull. With a kick to come. There we go. That was exceptionally good rugby there from Hull. Very good. Quick passing. Not a lot of space, but Swift gets it down cleanly in the corner. Very nice. Spread the ball left across the field to Clifford, to Hoy, to Sutcliffe. Find some space with Swift on the wing. Does the classic winger dive into the corner. And gets it down. That's his second try of the game now. Clifford right by the line over in the corner. This is going to be a tough one. But we'll see if he gets it. He's taking a deep breath. Some kids in the background putting the middle finger up on TV because they think they're solid. And Jake Clifford just misses. And that's going to stay 16-0 for Hull FC. And there you go. 30 minutes into this game now. McShane at the kickoff. Goes into the corner to Tex Hoy. This could get seriously ugly. I mean, it's already bad, but scoreline wise, I don't even think Casa played like that bad, to be honest. Like that try then was really well worked from Cass, or Hull, I should say. And defensively, you know, Cass weren't wide open for it. So they're struggling squad-wise in this game, Castleford, but I think they're doing okay. But Hull is just, like I said, their second try was a little bit A little bit lucky how it all sort of came together, but the other tries really well worked. And Brad Dwyer's on now. Even more energy through the middle. This actually could get really ugly. But Griffin's through. Offloads it to Tex Hoy. Inside to Clifford. He's going to get brought down. No one on him, so he can offload the ball. And that's going to be Truman beneath the sticks. Gives it right to Rob. And that's going to be a try. That's not even Rob. Wrong player, sorry. I don't even know who it was. Missed it. But that's a try for Hull. So they go left to Houghton with Clifford. Props it up to Griffin. Finds his way through to Tex Hoy. Inside to Clifford. Shakes off a man. He's on the ground, but props it up to Sutcliffe, to Truman. And then to number 20 for Hull. Not sure who it is. Well, that is going to be another bloody try. And there you go. 20-0. Brown. That's who scored. Wow. So, kick to come from Jake Clifford should be an easy one. This should be 22-0. Really expansive. Well played from Hull. Looked good the last couple of weeks. Really turned things around. So, well played to them. And this will be an easy one for Clifford. Steps up. And it is between the sticks. And that is going to be 22-0 to Hull FC. Jack Brown with the try. Okay, and the kick-off again. Tex Hoy takes it in, gives it to Brown. And Swift is going to take in a carry. It's with Houghton in the middle. Gives it inside to Lane. Brad Dwyer at dummy half. Now Houghton. And he's going to kick from just behind the 40, but it doesn't look like it's going to go out. Broadbent's going to take that. Crosses his own 10, and he's going to get taken down about 17 metres from Castleford's own try line. Rob at dummy half. Sutcliffe's going to carry that over the 40 for Castleford. 34.5 minutes played now. Go right to Westerman, and he's going to run at the line. He's going to take that well over the halfway and hit about the whole 40. Rob at dummy half. They go left to Lawler. Going to go left to McShane, and left again to Broadbent. Props it up to Turner. He's going to get brought down over on the left-hand side. And a kick from McShane. Bombs that high up into the air. It's not back from Castleford, but ends up in the hands of Brad Dwyer. And Hull FC is going to start a fresh set just in front of the 20-metre line now. Scott's going to run that in, carry it over the 20. Hull fans in fine voice now, chanting away and singing their way onwards. 35.5 minutes played in this game. Brad Dwyer now at dummy half. Gives it to Tex Hoy, and he carries that over the 40. Left to Brad Fash. Gives it to Griffin. Breaks the line again. Offloads it, but that ends up in the hands of Massey, I believe. Looked like he was tackled in the air, but not intentionally. Or Griffin, I should say. A little bit shaken up, but he'll be alright. He's a tough cookie, Jeff. I think he'll carry on. Robert dummy half gives it to Fanua. And Castleford are just going to hit the halfway line now. So with Westerman in the middle. Spread left to McShane. To Broadbent. Props it up to Turner. Gains a few good metres there. Castleford on the 40-metre line in Hull territory. They go left to Castleford. Left to McShane for Castleford. This is why I don't commentate. I'm just doing this. But looks like there was potentially a knock on there. It was a little bit confusing. So they pass the ball short side. Yeah, Broadbent trying to get an offload there. Scott for Hull tries to get a hand on that, and he does, but it knocks on in the process. So Castleford are going to get the ball here with a scrum. About 25 metres out. Right to Westerman, to Broadbent. And he's going to carry that in and get brought down. Good field position now for Castleford. Let's see what they can do with this. Only a few minutes left, so a try would be big for them if they're going to have any chance of coming back into this. And Mustafa with the carry. It's with McShane. They go right to Griffin. They're shifting it nicely. Castleford could be in here. Fanua is in the corner. We actually have a try for Castleford. This looks like it's going to be checked though. Video ref is going to take a look at this one. It's been sent up as a try. I didn't see anything wrong personally, but that should be 4 points for Castleford. They're checking the grounding. I think that's all they're checking. Fanua was definitely in there. So his feet are down. Going to place the ball down. Puts it down cleanly. Yeah, there you go. That's going to be 4 for Castleford. There you have it. Right. That's a big score. That is absolutely huge for Castleford. So, they shift right to McShane, to Griffin, out to Westerman. Ends up with Fanua on the wings. On the wing. And they're going to miss that one, so it's going to be 22-4 to Hull. Cass get the ball back. 1.5 minutes to go in this half. See if they can get anything else from this. I'm sure they'd be happy possibly getting a penalty. Get an extra 2 before half time if they can't get a try. Just over a minute to go in this half. Clifford's about to kick this back to Castleford. Well worked from Castleford that. There's been some decent tries in this game. Clifford's going to kick this one off. And it's brought down by Tate. And he gives that one off to Griffin. Okay, now 1 minute to go in the half. McShane at dummy half. McShane at dummy half again. Left with Turner. Gains a few good metres there. About 30 metres out from their own line. Mustafa is going to carry that over the 40. Robert dummy half gives it to McShane. Are they going to spread the ball now? Yes, they are. It's with Westerman. Goes left to Broadbent. Ends up with Sutcliffe. Last tackle now. 20 seconds left in the half. Westerman's going to bomb this high into the air. They might let it bounce. They will. Hull knock it back. Ends up in the hands of Tex Hoyt. And he's going to get brought down by Lawler. 10 seconds left. Don't think anything's going to happen in this half now. It's just going to be a carry from Hull. Nice and safe. And the clock says 40. Okay, now we have it. There is the hooter. So that is going to be half-time. But, sorry, hang on a minute. Referee gives a penalty for a high challenge for Hull FC. Oh, now he gets flipped a little bit. So Hull will have one shot at some more points. So the hooter has sounded, but they're on the Castleford 40. Probably going to kick this into the corner and have a go. Or is he going to go for one? He's going to go for one. Did he get it? All right. It has not been given. So he did not make the drop goal. So that is now going to be half-time. So half-time. Hull FC 22, Castleford 4. Jeez. Okay, well, that is now half-time. Hull well ahead. Castleford with the last try of the half. All right. Also, we will have live reactions to the Challenge Cup draw after this game. Looking forward to that. Calling it now. St Helens get a home game against York or London, and we get an away game against Wigan. Guarantee. So I am going to take a bit of a break, but I will be back once this second half restarts. So anyone that is here, do what you like, stick around, have a drink, do whatever you fancy. But I will be back as this second half kicks off. So, second half is about to get underway. I am just eating something at the moment. I don't really want to have to mute before the half starts, but I will do, and I will speak when absolutely necessary. So, but we are about to kick off and get the second half underway, and Clifford kicks the ball to Castleford. That's not a good look at all. Castleford carry the ball about 30 metres up. I guess I will talk, I'll just be careful. Any clanking sounds. Robert dummy half. And a bit of argy-bargy at the play of the ball, and that's going to be a penalty for Hull. A bit of a weird penalty, that. But Hull FC in great field position now. And they tap the ball and run it in about 20 metres out from Castleford's try line. Hull go left. Truman gives it to Griffin. He's had a really good game so far. Dwyer at dummy half. Go right to Houghton. To Truman. To Tex Hoy. Steps inside and is tackled. Hull spread left. Clifford dabs the ball into the in-goal area and Fanua kicks it out. And that is going to be a goal line dropout from Castleford. Ball is in Hull's hands now, 40 metres out from the try line. Brad Fash runs it in. Cross over the 30. Dwyer at dummy half. Runs at the line, goes right to Truman. Sees a bit of space, props it up to Scott over on the right hand side. Nearly gets dragged out. Referee is going to call a high tackle, I think. So that's going to be a penalty. Another set of 6 for Hull. Right in front of the try line. Hull in the middle of the field. Dwyer goes left. To Truman, to Clifford. To Tex Hoy. He's brought down immediately from Sutcliffe. Clifford at dummy half. Gives that to Brown. And he takes it over the 10. 8 metres out now for Hull. Dwyer's at dummy half. He's going to go right to Houghton. Out to Truman. Plays that short. And that is going to be a try for Lane. That is going to be 26 for Hull. Well played, fairly easy. Okay, kick to come for Jake Clifford. All done now. That's out of the way. Here's, like, just love that random strand. Brilliant. So, Jake Clifford to make this 28. Not an easy one by any means. Not right at the touchline, but not easy. And that is just wide. So it's going to be 26-4 to Hull FC. Well, this is looking firmly like a Hull FC victory here. I can still see Castleford getting a few points in this game, but nothing that's really going to challenge Hull. I think they can easily get into the 40s at this rate. Brad Fash runs it in for Hull. Crosses the 40 now. Just over 6 minutes played in this second half. 6.5 minutes played. Houghton with the ball in the middle. Goes right to Lane. The try scorer crosses over halfway now. Dwyer runs from dummy half. Runs at the line. Hits the Castleford 40-metre line. Playing with a lot of energy this season, Dwyer. Houghton at dummy half. Runs at the line. Easy 10 metres for the old-timer. Dwyer at dummy half. Shifts left to Clifford. Left to Sutcliffe. Dabs the ball through. Fanua recovers and is tackled about 2 metres in front of the try line. So Castleford are going to be under the cosh possibly on this set. Hull pushing them back. Good defensive work there from Hull FC. They cross almost to about the 20. They hit the 20-metre line now. And Jordan Turner's going to carry it in. Nearly got bent back onto his own leg. That would not have been nice. Ball's up for Paul McShane to carry that over the 40. McShane gives that off to... Who's he give that to? Mellor, and he's going to kick that through. And Tex Hoy's easily going to take that one. Tex Hoy plays the ball, and Swift is going to carry one in. I'm going to sneeze out. Ah, bless me. Apologies, Brad Dwyer sees a gap, gets over the halfway line now for Hull. Truman at dummy half. Shakes off one. Nearly shakes off two. Hull, last tackle, about 25 metres out from Castleford's try line. And it's with Jake Clifford. He's going to kick that into the back left corner. Fanua's going to go up and chase. And brings it down. He knocks the ball on. And Brown's going to get possession for Hull. Referee says it was a strip. Or a high tackle maybe. But it's going to be a penalty for Castleford. Okay, so Castleford now in Hull FC territory, about 30 metres out from the try line. With a fresh set of 6, Mustafa runs this one in. And Castleford going to be about 22 metres out. It's with Westerman to McShane, and Lawler drops it. And that's going to be a fresh set for Hull FC. Can't be doing that, can you? You can't be doing it. let off for Hull. At this point, you really need to be putting some pressure back on them. So you can't really be doing that. Okay, Sutcliffe knocks over Mellor. Or Sutcliffe, actually. And Hookham is on, making his debut, apparently. So, good luck to him. With Dwyer to Houghton, to Truman, to Mavave, takes that over the halfway line now. 51 minutes played in this game. Hull at the 40-metre line. It's with Dwyer, shakes off one. Gets the ball off to Brown, tries to offload. Hull are at the 20 now. Gets the ball off. It's with Dwyer, kicks the ball through. It's recovered by Rob for Castleford. Hull try and push him over the in-goal area, but don't quite make it happen. And sounds like there's a penalty. They're showing a highlight, but it sounds like a penalty for Castleford. It is. Paul McShane taps quickly. Gets some good meters there. Gets to the 30. Not bad. Broadbent from dummy half. Shakes off a few. Gets a few meters there. That might be... Oh, that might have been forward there. I think Lola touched that first and it went forward to McShane. Referee doesn't think so. But Rob's at dummy half now. To Westerman. To Mustafa. They carry that over the halfway line now into Hull territory. They need a clean set here. So with Westerman down the middle, shakes off one, shakes off another, finds a gap. No one in support, but he's brought down 20 metres out now. And they go right to Hookham. Carries that over the 10. Last tackle for Castleford is with Westerman. To McShane. He's going to dab this into the left corner. And that's going to go out of play. And that will be a fresh set for Hull FC. Tate tries to go up for that one. His foot's out of play. Tries to knock the ball in. Doesn't quite make it happen, but his foot is out. So that is going to be... Play the ball in the middle of the pitch. 10-metre line from Hull. 53 minutes played in this game. Griffin at dummy half. And Katie's going to run that one in. Satai with the carry. Brought down pretty quickly, but gets the offload away to Dwyer, who gives it to Griffin, and he's going to cross the 30. Dwyer now at dummy half. Hull spread the ball. It's with Tex Hoy to Mavave. It's out wide to Scott. Breaks through to Mavave inside. Kicks the ball through to Tex Hoy. Catches the ball. Now 8 metres out. That could have been a try for Hull if they'd done something a little bit different there, but Truman runs at the line. 1 metre out now for Hull. Right in front of the line. Last tackle for Hull. They go right. It's with Tex Hoy. What's he going to do? He's going to run. He's going to dummy and then run directly at the Castleford defence and be tackled 2 metres in front of the try line. And that's going to be a handover. But Hull spread the ball really nicely on their own 40. Scott gets a bit of space down the right hand side, and then he kicks the ball through to Tex Hoy. He does have 2 Mavave on his inside, but he's likely to be tackled instantly. Okay, ball is with McShane now. Crosses over the halfway line. And he's brought down. Castleford, shift right to Hookham. Ball's with Mellor, and he crosses the 30. Last tackle, Rob's at dummy half. This is going to go to Westerman, most likely, or Hookham. And he hits that one high in the air. It's going to bounce. Scott's going to take it in the in-goal area. Makes it out of the in-goal area. just about. Well worked. Less than a metre in front of his own try line. But it's with Tex Hoy. And he's going to get tackled instantly. Only gained about half a metre. Swift with the carry now for Hull. Gets a few extra metres. Just in front of the 10 metre line now. Now they cross the 10. So with Sutcliffe, cross the 20. But Castleford could be in some really good field position here by the end of this set. When they receive the ball. It's only 4th tackle, but Jake Clifford kicks early. Behind the 40, but taken cleanly from Jack Broadbent. And he's going to run that one in. So, 56 minutes played in this game. That looks like a high tackle from Lane on Broadbent. But ref's going to say continue. Hooken with the ball. Switches over to the right-hand side. And referee's going to say knock on from Castleford. And that's going to be a Hull ball. Must have been a dodgy play the ball from Tate there. Let's have a look. Yeah, actually, Tate's at dummy half. Touches the ball as though he's about to pick it up. Hesitates. And then actually picks it up and passes the ball. So Hull in great position now. Can they hit 30 plus? I do think they're still on track for 40. But we will see. So it's left with Griffin now. Again, fantastic game from him today. So, about 38 metres out now for Hull. And Stavely. I'm going to go with Stavely. Until I hear the commentators say his name. It's with Truman, gives it to Satai. Crosses the 20. Tries to offload it, gets it off. It's with Brad Dwyer now. Gives it to Cater. And they're within inside 10 metres now. Hull FC closing in on that 30. Brad Dwyer goes left from dummy half. Runs at the line. He's going to be stopped about 2 metres out. He's going to get dragged about a metre away from the try line. Cater at dummy half. He's going to go left to Clifford. Dabs that through. And Fanua is going to knock that one out. And that should be goal line dropout. So Castleford survived there. Hull should get the ball back. Lovely little kick through from Clifford. Fanua is chasing back, but knocks it out. And that is a goal line dropout. 58 minutes played in this game. Or... no, apparently not. I was completely wrong. Penalty for Castleford. For whatever reason. Unfortunately, I actually do not know. But Castleford now have the ball inside Hull's half. With a fresh set of 6. I don't know what happened. Unfortunately, I apologise. I've got no idea. But it's with McShane now to Lawler. And he's going to carry that ball nearly at the 20. So about 24 metres out now. Only 3rd tackle. Westerman with the ball in the middle. Props it up to Massey. Robert dummy half. Goes left to Matangi. To McShane. Switch back for Turner. To Westerman. He's in the middle. Only 8 metres out from the try line now. To Matangi again. Switches back to Lawler. 1-on-1. Shakes 1. Shakes 2. Between 2. That looks like it's stripped out there. Dwyer's got the ball in the in-goal area. But he's going to make it out. Still play on to Clifford, to Griffin, to Swift. Finds a bit of space on the left-hand side. Fanua's going to try and tackle. Doesn't get him. Swift is still going. He's still going. He's going to find a gap. Tate's going to try and take him down, and he does. Bloody hell. All over the place there. They finally play the ball. They switch over to the right-hand side. Plenty of space on the right. Tex Hoy. Bullet pass to the right. Sutcliffe is going to switch back to the left. And Truman going to be stopped in his tracks. And Cater's going to run that in. And Hull suddenly go from nearly conceding a try from Lawler, stripping the ball in the in-goal area. And now, 1 tackle later, are on Castleford's 10. 60 minutes played in this game. Satai, 2 metres out now for Hull. Dwyer at dummy half, 3rd tackle. Goes to the middle to Truman. Goes left to Clifford. Over the top to Swift. He's got plenty of space, and that's going to be an easy try for Swift. That is the hat trick completed for Swift. And there you have it. That is 30 for Hull. I'm not too sure what happened at the other end of the pitch, because I thought Lawler was in. I thought possibly the ball was stripped, but it might have just been a loose carry. Well, there you go. From nearly conceding a try, 3 tackles later at the other end, and an easy try for Swift to complete his hat trick. So fair play. Calm as you like from Dwyer in the in-goal area to Clifford, to Griffin, to Swift. Shrugs off 2, 3, 4. Burners applied. Tate brings him down. Good defensive work there from Tate. They set up 10 metres out to Clifford, over the top to Swift. Loads of space, all the time in the world, puts it down. So, can Clifford make this 32 for Hull FC? Definitely on for 40 plus here, Hull. Right on the touchline. Hull have been pretty solid today. I wouldn't say Castleford's been bad either. It's just been a little bit disjointed because of like the squad that they're using, but they've worked hard. They've been okay, but Hull have just been clinical, I guess. So there you have it. All right, Clifford steps up right by the touchline, and that's between the sticks. Brilliant conversion there from Clifford, and that is going to make it Castleford 4, Hull FC 32. Damn. I would now comfortably say this is all over. Swift with a hat-trick. I tell you what, that Hull FC away kit on that shirt is nice. It is quite nice. The home kit's actually quite nice. I ranked it like second or third best in the league. I think second, I might have given it. Second best kit combination. With Wakefield's being first. Well, Hull FC now, they have the ball. Castleford went for the short kick off, and Hull got it. So Griffin has the ball, offloads it to Dwyer, and he's going to cross into Castleford territory on the 40. So could already make it 36 for Hull pretty soon. So York Knights are beating London Broncos 26-12. And Hull, 20 metres out, they go left to Truman, to Clifford. And that's going to be a knock on there from Tex Hoy. 63.5 minutes played in this game. And it's going to be a scrum for Castleford. So it looks like York City is going to be going through to the next round. I do have some graphics set up for the draw later, which does say York and London, but that will obviously mean just York if they win. So Castleford with the ball now, cross over their own 30. See, can we stop looking at Andy last, please? Thank you. So, over the halfway line now for Castleford. Paul McShane runs that over the 30-metre line in Tigers territory, in Hull territory, sorry. Ball's bobbled up all over the place. Dwyer's going to knock that one backwards. It's going to end up in the hands of Broadbent. And he goes for the hero play. Tex Hoy knocks on in the process as the kick goes through. And this should be a scrum for Cass, I believe. Fair play from Broadbent. Had a free play, went for it. So, Castleford now. Castleford get a scrum. 10 metres out from Hull's try line. Cass go right. High tackle on Hookham. But he's brought down. That's going to be a penalty. I think they were claiming offside. Hookham's going to attack this though. Or tap this. Goes to Westerman. Left to McShane. They're going to go for this on the first play. Broadbent. Bullet pass to Tate on the left-hand side, but there are defenders there. So not going to happen this time round. Turner at dummy half to Broadbent. To Massey through the middle. Brought down about 11 metres out from the try line now. Robert dummy half. To Matangi. Skips off a few. Bursting towards the line. Barreling. But he's going to get brought down 1 metre out. 1 metre out, sorry. Rob to McShane. Right to Westerman. Dummies the pass. In two minds. Offloads it before he gets brought down. Hookham's going to switch to the left-hand side. And get brought down by Lane. So Robert dummy half now. Inside. To Massey. Crosses over the 10. It's going to be last tackle now for Castleford. 9 metres out. They go left to McShane. He's going to dab the ball through. And that's going to go out into touch. Or through the in-goal area. There's going to be a penalty for Castleford. So you get another set of 6 right in front of the try line again. Only 13 minutes left in this game. Robert dummy half. Goes to McShane. Goes to Westerman. Back to McShane. Hookham tries to offload that ball. But it is knocked on by Griffin in the process. And that'll be another set of 6 for Castleford in front of Hull's try line. I mean, there's probably not enough time. There's definitely not enough time. But I guess if you're Castleford, the best thing is have as many tackles as you can. Keep getting repeat sets for the next couple of minutes. Wear down Hull FC, make them absolutely knackered. And then last 10 minutes, you just give it everything you've got whilst Hull are knackered and then see what you can do with it. But they spread left to McShane, to Turner, off to Tate. Finds a bit of space and he's in. Tate is in for Castleford. And there you have it. That is another 4 for Castleford with a kick to come. Fair play. Off the scrum. They make it happen. So it's going to be 32-8. Kick to come now for Castleford. Hookham is going to step up for this kick. Ball has fallen off the tee, I think. Lines up the kick again. And that is going to drift wide. That's going to stay 32-8. So it is a 24-point game. So can Castleford miraculously score 4 tries and 4 conversions in the last 10 minutes? Well, technically, yes. I mean, Catalans did it to Saints. They scored 3 tries and 3 conversions in 5 minutes at Magic Weekend a few years ago. So, not impossible, but extremely difficult and extremely unlikely. But you never know. It all starts with one. As I say, it all starts with one. Get one, mission complete. New mission, you get one. You do it 1,000 times, you've done it 1,000 times. Start with one. You might think I'm rambling, but I'm really a philosopher. Anyway, 9.5 minutes to go in this game. Jordan Turner crosses over the 40 for Castleford. Rob at dummy half gives that to Westerman. To Massey to carry that one. Castleford on Hull's 40 now. Westerman in the middle to Hookham. To Mellor. Dummies that, but is brought down. Goes short side to Hookham. He's going to kick that high. Not a lot of depth on it. Hoy goes for the ball and brings it down. Just under 9 minutes to go now. Hull with possession, about 15 metres out from their own try line. They cross the 20 with Satai. Swift props the ball up now. Dwyer now at dummy half. Hull up to their own 30. About to cross the 40 with Clifford. Sees a gap. Breaks through. Clifford's through. He's going to kick that into the back left corner. A few chases there. Looks like Cass is going to get to it first and they're going to kick it out. Broadbent is going to kick that out for a goal line dropout. And Hull get another set of 6. You know, as much as there's little time left, if Castleford want to fight back into this game, they can't allow things like that. And I'm suddenly getting a stuffed nose, but they go short. McShane recovers it, but knocks the ball on in the process. So Hull FC is going to have a fresh set of 6, 10 metres out. Castleford's only had 4 substitutes in this game. Out of the 8 that they've got, they've only done 4. That seems a little bit odd, given it's such a hot day. Right, Dwyer out the back of the scrum to Truman, to Sutcliffe, one-on-one with Turner, and he's brought down. 7 minutes to go in this game. Can Hull hit 40? We will see. Truman at dummy half. Goes to Lane, and he's going to carry that in. A few good metres there. 2 metres out from the try line for Hull. Third tackle, Dwyer at dummy half. And in the middle to Truman. Left to Clifford. Left to Tex Hoy. To Griffin. Finds a gap. And he puts that ball down on the line. Referee's claiming a knock on. I think as Griffin went down, I think the ball touched... Oh, Griffin, some words to the ref, and Griffin has been sin-binned. Well, there you go. So I think Griffin was falling down with the ball. I think he placed it down on the ground. Oh. He drops the ball, but I think he recovers it before it hits the ground. And then the tip of the ball touches the pitch, not touching the line yet, but then he kind of rolls it forward a little bit. That's disallowed, but yeah, yellow card for Griffin. So Hull a man down for these last 6 minutes. Castleford need 4 tries and 4 kicks to equalise this. If there was ever going to be an opportunity to do it, I guess this will help. Broadbent finds some space, crosses into Hull territory on the 40. So I think Castleford have got a chance to get a try, maybe 2 in this time, and at least get Hull fans questioning things a little bit. Matangi pushing forward for Castleford. And Hookham in the middle, or Rob, sorry. Now with Hookham. Kicks the ball in through to the corner. Swift is chasing, retrieves the ball, and he's going to get tackled. So Hull will play the ball inside their own 10. 5 minutes to go in this game now. Oh, you're a Hull fan? I mean, I assumed as much. Hull have played pretty well today. Pretty damn well. Some well-worked tries. Really well-worked tries. So, Dwyer crosses over the 20 now. Takes Hoyt dummy half. And that's going to be Brown taking that over the 30 for Hull. A kick from just over the 40 from Clifford. Dabs it into the back right, and that's going to go between the 10 and the 20. And that's just to take a bit of time off the clock there for Hull. Castleford want to get it started quickly with a scrum in the middle, or with a play the ball. Right, Castleford with possession now. 4 minutes to go in this game. Rob at dummy half. Castleford cross over the 40. They shift left to Matangi, to McShane. Props it up to Martin. Cross into Hull territory, and that's stripped by Truman. And he's going to get that off to Brown, who gives it to Stavely, still don't know. I'll assume it's Stavely, because there's an E after the A and the V. So I'll assume Stavely. Right, Dwyer, dummy half now. Halfway line for Hull FC. To Cater. Dummies it and runs straight at Paul McShane and Martin. Lane at dummy half now. With Truman on the right. Switches back to Sutcliffe. Into the middle now to Cater. Gives it to Clifford. Runs at the line and it's going to be brought down. Hull 30 metres out from the try line now. And 2.5 minutes to go in this game. Solid attempt from Hull. Can they close this out with a try? Being a man down. Paul Griffin. Not Paul Griffin. Is it Griffin? It is Griffin. I can't think of his first name. I don't know why I thought of Paul. Anyway. Hull penalty. You idiot. Hull penalty. 20 metres out. Now inside the 10 with Brown. He's going to be 1 metre from the try line. And he's going to get held up there. 2 minutes to go. So, at the 10 is with Truman on the right. Bullet pass to Sutcliffe and across to Scott. Scott in the corner. I think he's got it. They're going to check this one, make sure it's in play. But I reckon he's got it. It's been sent up as a try. So Scott. Feet still in touch at the moment. Still in touch. Now dives for it. Or still in play, sorry. McShane makes contact. Feet are still off the ground. Place the ball down. And that touches the white line. And that is going to be disallowed, I think. Come on, you can see it touching the line. You don't have to waste time with this one. It's no try. Get on with it. You don't lose it there, Thaler. It's no try. You know it's no try. We're all looking at the same screen. That angle's not going to help you. It's no... I'm scared he's going to give this as a try when it's not. Even though it doesn't matter at this point. No try. Thank you. Right. 1:40 left in this game. It's not even about separation, Brian. The ball was out. Okay, well. Fanua with a carry. Plays the ball to Rob. Matangi takes it over the 40. 1.5 minutes to go. Spread the ball right. It's with Broadbent. Ends up with Fanua. Finds a bit of space on the right hand side. Gets a few good meters there. Breaks one. Breaks two. Brings two players with him. About 35 metres out now for Castleford. Fanua plays the ball to Hookham, to Rob. Spreads it to Massey. Intercepted by Truman. And Hull are just going to waste time on this set now. And that is going to be a Hull victory, I reckon. Well, obviously. What am I on about? Obviously. I reckon. Idiot. He's going to knock the ball on, though. Castleford's going to get possession. Can they at least get a try to finish this? They're not. They're going to knock on. And there's going to be 30 seconds to go. And the York Knights have won 36-12 over the London Broncos. So York Knights will be involved in the draw. And 100% chance that St Helens are going to end up with a home game against York. And we'll be away at Wigan. We being Warrington, as a Wire fan. It's just how it works out. We've quite regularly had Wigan in the quarterfinals, I think. A couple times in the Challenge Cup. And Saints always get the easy home game. Right, Hooter Sounds. That is going to be full time. There you have it. So, full time in the Challenge Cup. Tie between Castleford and Hull FC. Castleford Tigers 8. Hull FC 32. Solid performance from Hull, to be fair. Well played. Right. Give me the draw, mate. Give me the draw. There you have it. Oh, there's not like a bunch. There's going to be general match analysis and stuff like that, but I just want to get on with the draw. Let's get this draw underway, man. Come on. Come on, give me this draw, man. Give me this draw. Jake Clifford, man of the match. Tex is taking pictures and speaking to Hull FC fans, but Robbie Hunter Paul is trying to interfere with that. Let him just be with the fans, man. Okay. Can we get this draw done, please? Mate, I mean, I know they're going to do the post-match analysis stuff. I get it, but can we get the draw now, please? Moved on to Castleford now. Speaking to Andy last. Give me this draw, man. Give me this draw. Right, come on. Let's get us this bloody draw, please. If you don't mind. Waiting on this bloody draw. They're doing all the post-match stuff, which is understandable, but come on, just... Can we get the draw done, please? That's what I'm here for. So, York Knights beat London Broncos before. I think it was 36-12, something like that. So, let's see how it goes. Some really nice tries from Hull FC today, though. Swift hat-trick. Castleford had a few good moments here and there. But given the team that they had today, you know, it was always going to be difficult. So... More reaction from Castleford. With Paul McShane. Just do the draw, mate. Do the draw. Oh, the camera keeps messing up. They might as well cut away and do the draw. Well, it's either the feed or it's my TV's messing up. There's a few errors with the production at the minute. Quick interview with Brad Fash at the minute. Just give us the draw, mate. Okay. Send that. Waiting on this draw. Right, so results this weekend. Saints beat Halifax 26-6. Lee beat Wakefield 40-12. Hull KR beat Batley 50-0. Wigan beat Leeds 18-14. Warrington beat Catalans 16-14. Salford beat Huddersfield 42-40. Hull FC beat Castleford 32-8. And York Knights beat London Broncos 36-12. Right, that's all out the way. Let's get this set up now. Okay. Boom. And let's move me up there. That works. So we have York, Hull, Salford, Warrington, Wigan, Hull KR, Lee and Saints. Okay. Here we go. The draw. Here we go. Right. So, St Helens 1, Lee 2, Hull KR 3, Wigan 4, Warrington 5, Salford 6, Hull FC 7, and York City or York Knights 8. Here we go. Here we go. Saints will get York and we'll get Wigan away. 3. That's Hull KR. That's about right. 6. They will get Salford. Right. Next up. York at home. This is going to say number 1. This is actually going to say number 2. That's Lee. Number 4, Wigan. This is going to be number 5. This is going to be number 5. Are you having a laugh? Are you? Hull FC. You wouldn't expect anything less, would you? So, to recap, the Challenge Cup quarterfinals. Hull Kingston Rovers are at home to Salford Red Devils. York Knights are at home to Lee Leopards. Wigan Warriors are at home to Warrington Wolves. And Hull FC are at home to St Helens. To be fair, like, they're all good clashes. I did say it before. I did say we'd get Wigan away. I said Saints would get York or London at home. So I was wrong about that. But I did say we'd get Wigan away. Right. That's it. Can't be asked. Alright. Alright, Wigan. We'll see you in a few weeks, yeah? Right, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks to anyone who stopped by. But, yeah, doesn't matter. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks to anyone that was part of this stream. That's going to be it from me. See ya.